What up, fish tank people? FishTankTV.com, Dustin's Fish Tanks, bringing it to you on a Sunday. Why is it raining again? Last Sunday it was raining, this Sunday it's raining. Species Sunday coming at you. I got Bryan over here. I want to talk about a beginner plant, Java Moss, baby. Bryan's over here because he gave me a little bit of Java Moss, or Taiwan Moss, excuse me, a while back. And he said we got to get it rolling and get it up on Aquatic Jungle. So we've got this 10-gallon tank. And I want to talk about Java Moss and then Taiwan Moss. I'm going to lump them together and then we'll talk about the separation of the two of them. Super easy beginner plant. I mean, you can't I mean, what is it even really hardly a plant? It's so easy to grow. Comes from Southeast Asia, affixes to rocks, affixes to driftwood. The rumors are true. You can like rub it on a rock or whatever and then let it sit for a year and it'll come back. Parker used to say that, and somebody validated that on the YouTube channel a while back. So I want to talk about it. I think it's great, by the way, for growing fry. A lot of people ask me about babies. I'm holding here Taiwan Moss, so we're going to show you the difference between the two. But like baby fish fry love to eat. I don't know if they actually eat the moss or they eat the stuff that lives in the moss. Bryan, you know anything about that?
I would think they're eating probably the detritus and the stuff that's on the moss. I don't think they're consuming the moss.
All right, so they're eating the stuff on the moss. We got two different things going on here. We got some Java Moss here, regular Java Moss, and then we've got some Taiwan Moss. Now, Bryan, break it down for us, man. What's the difference between the two here?
Basically, Java Moss is a little bit more or less controlled. It kind of grows every which way in little short sections, and when one section dies off, it just kind of moves on and a new section grows. In Taiwan Moss, you get bigger pieces that really grow together in almost triangle fashion. And
that's looking good, dude.
Yeah, they're neat little plants. A lot easier to control in a planted aquarium if you're trying to do a display tank or something.
What do you think about keeping Java Moss in with other plants? He's smirking. You can't see his smirk. He's smirking. He doesn't want to do it. I don't want to do it, dude.
No,
I'm setting you up. Yeah, I don't want to do it either. I give people that warning too, and they're like, once you put this plant in your tank, if you snip it or whatever, it's gonna be everywhere. And I'm just gonna take a little sidebar here. This is not a jab and a mono or anything, but those guys, a lot of those tanks that are really finely done with all that moss are meticulously cut and are not maintainable aquascapes without doing a lot of work. So I say that just because there's a lot of people that like, you know, tie it on there. Java Moss is a high maintenance plant. It's very easy to keep, but it's a high maintenance plant because if you snip it, it gets all over the place. So I want to show this to 10-gallon. And look, we just stirred this thing up. But I will say, it's definitely cool to have like one tank rolling of it. Literally just dumped almost all the water out of this and filled it back up. It's got a couple cherry shrimp. We're breeding some cherries in here. So a cool plant, a good beginner plant. If you just like want something that's going to live, like check out Taiwan Moss, Java Moss, Christmas Moss. How many species of moss are there, Bryan? A ton, right? You got any numbers? You got any?
I have no idea. There's a lot of them out there.
Big old cherry shrimp down there. If you want cherry shrimp to breed, folks, it's real easy. Get some Java Moss. That's pretty much it. I mean, that's all you got to do. I got one big one in there. I got another one back in there. So wanted to talk about it. People have been asking about it. Do not put it in your tank if you ever want to be able to get it entirely out of your tank. Would you agree? I mean, it's really tough to get out of the tank. So that's what we're doing. I don't know if I showed this. One of my tanks busted a while back. 75-gallon. Bryan came over and said, yo, dude, one of your tanks is leaking. So anybody got any advice on repairing this? I'd love to hear it. So yeah, welcome new subscribers. Let me know what you think about Java Moss, Taiwan Moss, Christmas Moss. Also cherry shrimp. I'm going in for the kill here. Here you go. Don't know if you saw that, but make it a good week, folks. Later.